even compare me to him, okay? I just wanted it to be nice, with candles and flowers and everything.
You can go back to the yacht club for dinner if you want.
No, there's too many yuppies there schmoozing around the pool. I was hoping we'd have a little privacy after dark.
Julie, relax. All right?
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I kind of like it when you order me around.
I don't care about the candles in the apartment. I'm glad to be here.
So am I, lover.
Don't answer.
I have to.
No.
Yes, I have to. Bill's supposed to call me and let me know if I can stay on at the club after Labor Day. Hey, hello.
It's about time you got home, Julie.
What can I do for you?
Not a thing. I want to talk to my brother, Andy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I know he's there so you can put him on.
Well, sorry, you're wrong about that.
Look, I don't want to play games with you. I know what's going on, and you're not going to get away with it. Put Andy on the phone.
Sorry, I can't help you with that. Bye.
Julie!
Oh, Duke, I wish I hadn't said anything about Andy and Julie.
No, I'm glad you did, because I got to warn Andy about her.
Well, maybe you're being too hard on Julie, huh? Maybe she really cares for Andy now.
Yeah, maybe she's making it with him to get back at me.
Well, you're not giving Andy much credit here.
No, look, you don't know Julie like I know her, neither does Andy.
Well, I was right. Adam was asleep before he hit the crib. Looks like it's gonna just be the two of us for dinner. Sorry, Duke, I guess you have plans, huh?
Well, actually, I invited Duke for dinner, Father.
Actually, I gotta take a rain check on that. There's something I gotta take care of. But I want to thank you for inviting me to dinner anyway, Mr. Hughes. Maybe I can make it back in time for dessert.
Everything okay?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go get dinner ready. I know you've had a long day.
Well, I thought I'd spend a quiet little evening with my daughter. You arrange that?
Sure.
Hello. Hi, Margot. Oh, come on. Don't make this another all-nighter. Listen, Emily and Paul don't even think James is in the country, let alone in Oakdale. No, I didn't believe Tonio's story. I would like to know who planted the bomb, though. I was surprised you even gave him the police protection he asked for. Clever lady.
I'm glad you're not in uniform, Officer Hale. That way you can cover the building without being conspicuous. I want you to watch the roof directly above and this hallway.
Well, I'll do my best, Mr. Reyes. I wish I had a fix on these terrorists who are out to get you.
I'd like to give you a description, but I'm afraid I can't. Just watch for anyone who's suspicious. And check with me every 30 minutes, all right?
To make sure you're alive and well?
I don't appreciate the sarcasm. Just check with me every half hour.
Whatever you say.
Hello?
Tick, tick, tick.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by New Era Detergent. Era. New hope for tough stains.
I love you too, sweetie. Bye. Well, I was right. It's just the two of us for dinner.
Oh, now how late is Margot gonna be tonight?
Well, I couldn't tell you. She's working on a case right now involving Paul's father.
Wait, I thought Paul's father was dead.
Yeah, we all thought that. Unfortunately, Paul got a call from him today.
I can't believe this. What Paul must be going through. He hates his father. He told me more than once how glad he was that his father was dead.
Well, he has a lot of reason to feel that way.
What could his father be up to?
Well, apparently he was going to send one of his men to pick up Paul and take him to the island where James is hiding out. So, I don't know what's going to go on beyond that.
I wonder if I should call Paul.
I think you should. He'd probably appreciate hearing from you. He's over at Dad and Kim's.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, hello. Welcome. How are you?
Thank you. Good to see you. I feel like Little Red Riding Hood. You, see here before you a pie baked for my son who neglected to come home for dinner tonight. I thought maybe you would enjoy it.
Perfect timing. We were about to eat. In fact, Nan was going to call Paul over at your place right now.
Oh, well, he's not there. He called a little while ago and said that he wanted to stay at the new house by himself. Why, what's the matter?
Julie, why the sudden craving for lemon ice? What is that?
I know it sounds crazy, but I'm dying for some. I'm sorry you have to go all the way to the mall to get it.
I don't have to go all the way to the mall because there's a store right down the street that has, like, all kinds of ice cream, and I'm sure they have lemon ice, so I'll...
Well, actually, no, I don't want just plain lemon ice. I want to make you this drink. It's called the Seattle Flip, and it's got lemon and lime ice and coconut milk and rum. But, of course, I'll leave out the rum in yours.
Coconut? Where am I going to get coconut milk at 8 o'clock?
There's a health food store on Jefferson and 3rd.
There is,
they have everything.
It's across town, though.
Yeah, I know. But I want this to be special. Please. You won't be sorry you humored me. I'll be so grateful.
Okay, fine. See you later.
Oh, also, there's a drugstore near there, too, if you want to pick up anything for later.
Okay, but actually I'm all set.
You are?
See ya.
Good. See you soon. I was so down last night, Dookie.
Don't call me that.
Duke.
No, don't you start crying again either. Come on, what'd you tell him?
I just told him that we broke up. Please don't tell him anything else.
You think I'm gonna go around telling people how gullible I was? Man, to think how close I was to going back to Seattle with you to visit your poor sick mother? Or how close I was to marrying you to give our baby a name? Drives me nuts.
I wish it were our baby.
Yeah.
I really do.
Well, if it was, my life would be a living hell. Thank you. Come on, open up, Julie.
Where do you get off coming over here like this? I told you that Andy's not here.
Like I told you, I don't believe you. Come on, Andy, little bro. Come on, I gotta talk to you.
What do you think? He's hiding in my bathroom?
Andy?
I told you he isn't here. Jerk.
Cal offered to buy her a brand new dishwasher, but she'd prefer to have red dishpan hands.
That is very, very
Thank you.
beautiful.
Thank you very much. I call it the Ballad of Emma Snyder.
I'm sure it'll become very, very famous.
I'm sure that it will.
You know, actually, I enjoy washing dishes. Gives me plenty of time to think, and it softens the calluses on my hands.
You wouldn't have any calluses on your hands if you'd let Cal take care of you the way he wants to.
I don't need to be taken care of. And I don't want a dishwasher or a microwave or anything else.
I know. You've made that perfectly crystal clear, and that's why you're having dinner with me and Cal is having dinner with Lisa Mitchell.
Caleb, you've mentioned that to me 3 times.
Well, if you'd have seen Cal leaving for the Mona Lisa, he's all dressed up, smelling like an English saddle, all leather.
Smelling like an English saddle, huh? That old mule.
I know he'd have canceled his plans immediately if you'd have just given him a call.
Okay, now that's enough.
Well, that's just what I wanted to hear. There you are. Thank you.
Stop that. You know perfectly well what I mean. You work there. Stop giving me such a hard time. I'm worried about Ivor.
You're worried about Ivor?
Yes.
What about Ellie and Seth and Meg and the rest of the gang,
And what about Caleb?
What about Caleb?
How come you're home having supper with your mama tonight instead of being out with Pam?
I consider it a rare pleasure, not a punishment, to have an evening with my mother.
Oh, you do. Don't avoid my question.
Well, Pam is working tonight, and then she's got to go home and pack.
Where's she going?
She's moving to New Jersey with her mom as soon as she graduates.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss her. No, we were just good friends, okay? I think she was still a little gun-shy after Beau Farrow.
What about you? You still a little gun-shy?
It's hard to lose Lily, you know? Especially when I found out it was because she still had it bad for Holden. Guess it'll be a long time before I get involved with someone else.
Sweetheart, I hope you're past blaming Holden for what happened.
Well, in my head, I don't blame Holden, but deep down in my guts, I think I'm going to resent him for a long time, you know? I grew up under all of his successes. Now, when I was screwing up in Chicago, he was here making something of himself. And Lily was crazy about him, and when Angel met him, she fell for him, too. Now he's vice president of Lang. Probably take it over, and I'm still out here mucking out cow stalls.
Oh, now, come on. That's enough. You have made a wonderful success of this farm. And Cal's farm, too. Now, stop it. You should have heard the way Holden went on about how beautiful you made everything. Really. And I just wish that you had been here, not in Texas, so the two of you could have gotten over some of those bad feelings.
I don't think I'm ready for that, Mama. And I don't think Holden is either.
How could that be? I always said she was going to be late. Oh, I don't believe it.
Hello? Anybody home?
Holden,
Hey, Mama.
oh, my goodness. I can't believe this. This is really uncanny. We were just talking about you.
Really?
Yes.
Welcome home, Holden.
Thanks, Caleb. You look good.
So do you. Where's Angela? You bring her with you?
No, she's in London, decorating the house her father bought us. I had business in Chicago, so I thought I'd stop by.
Well, I am so glad that you did. Did you have any supper?
No, but I'm not hungry.
Oh, now, come on. I'm not going to... I have plenty left from supper here, and I'm not going to take no for an answer.
You haven't changed a bit, have you? You were in Waco last time I was home. I didn't get a chance to tell you. I was pretty knocked out by some of the improvements you made around here.
Oh, you should see the new irrigation system. It's wonderful.
Well, just using your ideas.
Really? I hope it works.
It will. It's a good plan.
Must be expensive. I'd like to pay for it.
No, it's already been taken care of. Cal bought it, and it's worth it to him because it benefits him as well, and we'll pay for our share with next year's crop.
You plan to stay a long time, Holden?
It depends. I'm not sure, Mama. Get something to drink here. When did you get this?
That? Oh, a couple of weeks ago. Jared bought it for me.
Well, you should have told me you needed a new refrigerator.
I didn't. It was a surprise. And he bought me that stove, too. They just appeared at the door. I couldn't very well just send them back.
Well, I want to help out with something. How about the mortgage? Let me help out with the mortgage.
There's no need for that. We're doing fine.
Where are Ivan and Ellie?
Well, they're working late tonight. Okay?
Ivan Kirk set a date yet?
No, I'm afraid they ran up against some problems, and it might take a while for them to sort things out.
Well, it's always better to wait. Solve the problems.
But I did hear from Maggie the other evening, and she and Josh are very, very happy.
Yeah, so are Lily and Derek.
So that beautiful, beautiful present you sent Lily over at her house. Oh, you should see the lovely cottage she lives in. It's all made of stone. It's on the riverbank. And
I've seen it. I stopped by to see Lily on my way here.
You look great.
So do you. And so does this place. I can't believe all the work you've done around here.
Well, it's mostly Jeff. He's a terrific carpenter.
Yeah, not bad to look at either. I'm surprised Derek lets you near him. You know, he's famous for his possessiveness and jealous rages.
Let's not talk about Derek, okay?
Okay. Forewarned is forearmed.
I almost lost my husband because of what you and your father said about him. If Derek has any faults, I would like to find them out on my own.
Oh, he does. If the past is any guide. But I'm sure Derek hasn't told you much about that.
Well, I really don't care about it, to tell you the truth. Sometimes I think the past is best forgotten. I saw someone today who really brought that home to me, and I will never forget it.
Oh, who brought that home to you? Sexy Jeff?
No. Can I help you unpack, Trish?
No. I can probably manage. But how do you ever manage around this place without a maid?
Well, I like to cook and clean, and I don't think a maid would have too much to do around here.
A word of advice, Lily. Don't turn into a drudge. Derek won't like it. Despite his affection for this place, he's very much to the manor born.
Well, his apartment in New York isn't all that grand.
You've been there?
Yeah, I went to see him there this morning. He and Karen Barnes were already hard at work.
Oh, what did you think of Karen?
Well, I didn't get that much time to talk to her. But she seemed pretty attractive, I guess, under all that, you know. But Derek treats her like another piece of office equipment. I don't know how she stands it.
Well, better get unpacked. Oh, and I'd like to take a shower if that's okay.
I put some towels in the bathroom.
Ah, the perfect hostess.
I've never admitted this to anyone, but the truth is, I probably never would have married Angel if Emily hadn't called and told me about you and Caleb.
I just got off work. Are you okay? What is it you couldn't tell me on the phone?
Oh, don't look so worried. I'm okay. I'm fine. It's Holden I'm concerned about.
Oh, really? Has something happened?
Well, he came by today, and we finally had a chance to talk things out. Oh, I thought I would go to pieces when I saw him, and I realized that I was fooling myself, and I wasn't really over him, but I am. I do love him, but in a very different way.
And Holden, is he over you? Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I remember the pain I felt when you told me that he had married Angel. I was still so much in love with him then. And I saw that same pain in his eyes when I told him how happy I was with Derek. He tried to hide it, but he couldn't. I don't want him to be unhappy. I just wish I could do something to help him.
How long do you plan to stay here?
Till Andy gets back. He's not at his place, he's not at his mom's, and he's not at the yacht club. Oh, by the way, I talked to some guy there, and he said he thought he saw him leave with you.
Well, you thought wrong, and he thought wrong, too.
So, how far have things gone between you and my kid brother?
You are really sick if you think I'm going to discuss my personal life with you. You the one who dumped me and almost forced me to leave town?
I didn't force you into anything. That was my big problem. My pop, I convinced him to give you that money so you could leave and start a new life in Seattle.
Yeah, well, I never promised anybody that I was going to go back to Seattle. And I intend to pay your father back every cent.
Oh, what you make as a waitress? Huh? That should only take you about 60 years.
Andy isn't coming. You're going to stay with me all night long? Maybe that's what you intended.
No way.
What's the matter? You scared of me, little boy? You running from temptation? I guess Leanne's not giving you what you're used to.
Look, you can leave Leanne out of this, okay? Look, you kept my pop's money, and I want you to just get out of town before I give Andy the full lowdown. I don't want to see you hurt.
Oh, my Kelly, you don't.
Okay. But I am not going to let you mess up my kid brother's life the way you tried to mess up mine.
Loser! I knew coming onto that wimp would make you run like a little boy. Julie, Julie, Julie. You got a chance at the good life. And you're not going to let Duke screw it up for you. Hello.
Hi, I got the lemon and lime ice, but the store was out of coconut milk. I tried 2 other places, but...
Oh, honey, you shouldn't have gone to all that trouble. Just forget it.
Forget it? I thought...
Now, my craving for the Seattle Flip has disappeared. But I think I feel another craving coming on, so why don't you just get yourself on home?
Okay, I'll tell Kim. Bye-bye. Well, the officer Margot assigned to Paul followed into the house. He identified himself so Paul wouldn't think he was one of James's men. Paul went right to the phone, called Margot to check him out. You got to give him credit for that.
Oh, well, good. He has a very clear head for somebody so young, doesn't he?
Well, I think having James for a father kind of paves the way.
I just wish that Andy had some of his shrewdness.
Oh, I'm going to go check on the casserole.
Oh. Yeah, I just can't believe all of this. I know that Duncan McKechnie felt that James was alive and that after Tonio's bodyguard was killed, everybody suspected James, but then the police said they had proof that it was someone else.
Well, the proof was very, very weak. Even Margot didn't believe it before Paul and Emily showed up at the station.
I honestly think that if I ran into James myself, I would cheerfully wring his neck. He has caused so many people that I love so much unhappiness.
Well, don't do it, although you'd be doing a terrific public service. The law is the law.
Well, dinner's ready, but I can hold it up for a while.
No, I'm on my way out.
Oh, okay.
Lovely. See you all later.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh, did Margot call and let Hal and Barbara know about James's call?
Yeah, she left a message at their motel in Alva, but they haven't gotten back to her.
Oh, well, good, because if I were Barbara, I would certainly want to know. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It gets so dark out here. Stars are so bright.
There ain't a lot of electric lights on like in the city. A lot of people around here can't afford it.
Yeah, I love this color, geranium. I love geraniums.
Here's your coffee, Barbara.
Oh, thank you, Claire. Thank you.
I'm sorry about the saucer. It doesn't match. Mama treasured her a good china, but Pa is not real careful with it.
Don't apologize. Coffee tastes the same whatever it's in.
Aren't you going to join me?
Oh, no, not right now.
Why don't you tell her there's only one cup in the house and she's got it?
You know, dinner was really wonderful.
Oh,
it really was.
Thank
I don't know how you managed to do it. You come out here and take care of your father, and you've got 5 little ones at home to take care of.
Well,
Munson's real fertile. Women folk, that is.
see, Ben is just so good with our little kids, you know, so that gives me the time to come up here and take care of Pa and
Women
have
don't
some
need
blessed
no
time
lot
to
of
myself.
You got too much time to yourself. Women don't need it, just get in trouble.
Pa, isn't it time that you went to bed? Hallie won't be back with your prescription for a long time. It's over 40 miles to the all-night drugstore.
Well, I didn't send him for any medicine. He took off because he wanted to. Anyway, I want to talk to my daughter-in-law. I'd like to know how a fashion designer and a cop got together.
Well, Mr. Munson, Hal and I, well, we'd known each other through some friends. But it was when I was wrongfully put on trial for the murder of my first husband that we really fell in love. Hal never stopped believing in me, and he helped prove that I was innocent. And after I was released from prison, we were married.
Well, appreciate your honesty. I guess that's about the only way you'd ever end up with a fancy woman like you.
Barbara's famous, Pa. She won a big award for her designs. Hallie was so proud of you. You sent me the clippings from the newspaper.
How come I never saw 'em?
Well, I got them at home. I'll bring them by tomorrow. Now, Pa, you really ought to get in bed. You're going to wind up in the hospital again.
Mr. Munson, before you head off, there's something I really would like to say before Hal gets back. I know that you haven't seen much of Hal since he left home. But I think you should know what a wonderful man he is. He's everything a woman could want in a husband. He's made me very, very happy.
You should have known my belly.
Pa, now you come inside now and you get your rest like the doctor said. Barbara,
Good night to you.
good night. Make yourself at home.
Tick, tick, tick.
Officer Ham. Yes, Mr. Ray? I was just checking.
Yeah, I was just going to tell you I'm going to go downstairs and get some coffee.
No, you stay here. I'll get you some.
Whatever you say.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
Don't look frightened, amigo. If I wanted you dead, by now you'd be dead.
There's a policeman right outside that door, James. I'm tired of these games. That clock, for example, is already in the hands of the police.
And you told them it was the work of a Montega terrorist. I know every move you make. You know, I believe that the Oakdale police would be very interested in the fact that I am here, since you have sworn time and time again that you've had no contact with me. So go ahead, call for help. All right. Listen to this very carefully. You're in a unique position. Your life has been spared because you can help me. That's the reason I paid off your bodyguard.
Yes, but Mr. Walters wasn't so fortunate, was he?
Mr. Walters was very loyal, very stupid. That's the reason I like dealing with men like you. You're dishonest, greedy, but clever.
I'll have nothing to do with you, James. You can threaten me if you like. I'm not afraid of death.
Death will be the good news. Dying will be slow and ugly.
Yes, well, you're the one who is at risk being here. You have nothing but enemies in Oakdale.
I'll risk everything for my son, and you're gonna help me.
I'll have no part of that.
You help me get out of here safely with Paul. I'll turn over all of my holdings to you in Montega. You'll be able to overthrow the junta. You'll be a hero in your native land.
You're not to be trusted.
Neither are you. So let's find a way around this and get down to business.
You helped destroy my country with your drug trafficking. You and the generals who protect you.
My generals. You know, when you made up that story to Lucinda that my men were holding Sierra, well, it's true.
I don't believe you.
Neither did Lucinda. But I've shown her photographs and having Sierra write her a letter.
I know nothing of this.
Lucinda won't say a word because I've told her that her silence means that Sierra stays alive. In strange ways, yours does too. I find that very ironic since you really never hoped to find her.
No, that's not true. I organized a search for her.
Yes, and we both know that it was a scam. Now, you help me with Paul, and I'll hold on to Sierra until you bleed Craig and Lucinda dry.
James, if you really do have Sierra, let her go now.
I will if you help me with Paul. I'll even sweeten the deal. Terrell Electronics, which helped you launch your new firm with my money, has $10 million in Swiss bank account. I'll have them disperse it to you, $1 million a year for the next 10 years.
And you expect me to take your word for this?
What's it gonna be, amigo? A very slow and painful death? Or do me just one simple favor and have a long, prosperous life, a hero in your native land, with the undying gratitude of Sierra for obtaining her release. And all you have to do is help reunite me with my son.
No thanks, Mom. I'm gonna go over to Cal's.
I thought you finished up over there.
Well, there are a couple things I forgot to do, and I might stay there tonight, okay? So don't worry about me. And if I don't see you, goodbye.
I'm glad I caught you this time, Caleb.
But there's one thing I wanted to tell you, Holden. Lily's very happy. And I know you were kind of hoping that she'd still be pining for you when you got back here, but she's not. So why don't you leave her alone, okay?
I'm sorry. I was really hoping things would be different between the two of you this time.
Is he right? Is Lily happy?
Yes, I think she is. You know, her marriage to Derek was so sudden that I thought at first it was just a reaction to your marrying Angel, but the more I see her, the more I'm convinced that she really does love him. She has a kind of serenity, a kind of maturity that I've never, ever seen in her before.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Mike Anderson. Very strong thunderstorms are erupting just to the northeast of Tulsa. Doppler 6 radar right now shows a severe thunderstorm in southwestern Rogers County. This is around Catoosa. You can see the dotted dashed line is I-44 heading up towards Claremore. A very strong thunderstorm producing some very heavy rains, possibly some small hail, again developing around southwestern Rogers County, moving to the east-northeast right up I-44 towards Claremore. So people in the southern half of Rogers County should be on the lookout for very heavy rains, possibly some winds up to 40 miles an hour and small hail during the next 30 to 45 minutes. More storms are redeveloping out to our west and down to our south, so we'll keep a lookout for the thunderstorms. Stay tuned to Channel 6. We'll keep you up to date on the weather.
So good to talk to you. You are always right. Holden's feelings are not my responsibility.
Well, you did the best you could. You were open and honest with him, and let's just hope he learns something and maybe applies it to his own marriage.
Well, I hope so. I do want him to be happy with Angel. I want you to be happy, too. Kirk.
Well, I'm working on it. I've decided to go into therapy and see Dr. Michaels.
But you're the most together person I know.
Well, on the outside, but on the inside, I feel very confused. I think that's one reason I'm backing away from marriage with Kirk, and I think I'm afraid to get close to someone.
Why?
I don't know. I think maybe a long time ago I stopped liking myself, stopped believing that anyone could really love me.
Kirk loves you, Iva. You know that.
Lily, but I don't trust that. I don't trust that. I don't trust him, and I don't trust any man.
I've never heard you talk like this before.
Well, I've never really seen it this way before. You know, and I mean, in a way, I think Josh was lucky because he got help.
Yeah, I feel bad. Knowing that you felt this way all this time.
Oh,
I mean, I feel like I'm part of it.
Don't say that. Don't say that,
Well,
please.
Iva, you wouldn't feel this way if that hadn't happened with Josh. That's...
Yeah, I know. But, you know, having you in my life, I mean, it really gave me a reason to live sometimes. And having you in my life now gives me the courage to get help for my problems now.
Iva, I didn't know you were here.
Oh, hi, Trish.
Hi.
Oh, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you, too. Am I interrupting anything?
No, no, not at all. I really should be leaving. Yeah.
Oh, stay for supper.
No, I can't. Why don't you bring Trish out to the farm someday if you have time? Come by.
That depends on how long Holden is.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Listen, I'm just going to take Iva out to the car.
Okay.
Be right back.
Hope to see you again soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Lily?
No, this is Lily's sister-in-law, Trish Mason. Who's this?
Holden Snyder.
Oh, hello, Holden. I've heard a lot about you.
I'm calling to speak to my sister, Iva.
Oh, not Lily?
I am sorry that took so long. Pa really should have stayed in the hospital a couple more days. Don't take offense at what he said. He's still in a lot of pain.
I understand. It's okay.
Probably won't even take that medicine Hal's driving all that way to get.
Well, I think if you told him to take it, he would. He seems to listen to you.
That man doesn't listen to anybody. Can I get you some more coffee?
Oh, no, I'm fine. Thank you. Really.
Barbara, I was so glad to hear you tell Pa earlier that you and my Hallie are gonna have a child of your own.
Yeah, well, I'm not pregnant yet.
Oh, well, I'm sure it's just a matter of time.
Claire, I know that Hal has told you about his son, Adam.
Oh, yes.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't say to anybody else in the family.
Oh, no, I
Not a
wouldn't
thing.
say a thing. And I think it is wonderful of you to accept Adam like you have. Hal sent me those christening pictures. Looking at him, holding that little boy, standing next to his son's mother, I just Couldn't help but think how hard that must be on you.
Yes, it is. Thank you for understanding. But I'd do anything to make Hal happy.
Oh, I feel so good to know my brother is married to a woman with such a good heart.
Thank you.
Claire, get in here and help me pull these blankets on the bed.
Oh, Lord, help us, Barbara. I think it's going to be a long night.
I think so. All right, darling.
Am I too rigid?
What did you say?
Am I too rigid? I mean,
Where did that come from?
well, I was having a talk with Dad, and he thinks I approach things from a rigid standpoint, and that might get in my way someday. My whole parenting and stuff.
Ah, well, I would say that you have a very wise father.
Well, I know that. You know, I'm very different from Hal. I mean, he's not rigid. I guess he and Margot are a lot alike that way.
Tommy, you and Margot have worked your way through many problems, and you have a wonderful marriage, and you are so good for each other. There's no reason in the world for you to compare yourself to him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks. And that is why, beginning now, I'm going to try to welcome Duke into my house.
Well, good for you. That's a good
I don't think I have any other option.
Well, just... Oh!
Dinner ready. Hey, do I have good timing or what?
Hello and goodbye. I'm going to run over and check on Paul just to make sure. Enjoy the blueberry pie.
I'm going to walk out.
Favorite. I lucked out.
So, did you find Andy?
No.
Good, because I don't think you should tell him, Duke, okay? I don't want to be causing any trouble between the two of you.
No. Julie is the one who was causing trouble. My kid brother's too nice for his own good, but I'm going to make sure he gets a lowdown on Julie before tonight is over.
Someday I'm so afraid.
Afraid what?
Losing you.
Is it gonna happen?
I hope not. I don't know what I'd do without you. You've changed my whole life. I feel respectable now and safe.
It's 'cause you are.
Andy, you know, you're an upfront kind of guy. Not everybody is as honest as you. I feel guilty about something I've been wanting to tell you since the first time we made love.
Well, tell me what it is. Get it off your conscience. I'll forgive you, then we'll make up.
I don't know if you're going to want to forgive me. Duke hasn't.
I'm not Duke.
Thank God for that. It's just, I can't go on deceiving you. Not when I care too much about you.
Wait. This sounds like it's something kind of heavy.
It is. I'm afraid when I tell you the whole story, you're not going to want to see me again.
It's fun having a new sister. We're like a little sorority of two.
Yes. I'm glad I'm getting to know you better. I wish you could have gotten to know my sister Sierra. Oh, boy.
What was that?
Don't panic. Oh, it's the generator again. I'm an expert at it. It probably needs more gas. Excuse me. Right back.
You couldn't pay me to stay out here by myself in the middle of nowhere.
Trish, did you get that?
Okay. Mason residence. Oh, brother dear. Well, I am surprised. I thought it was Holden Snyder who's been calling here all evening long.
I tried to call you at Lily's, but you'd already left. I want to know something. I want to know what you think of her marriage.
Well, I think she's happy, and I hope it stays that way.
Oh, I made up your bed for you, baby.
Oh, you didn't have to do that, Mama. You'll still catch a flight back to Chicago.
Oh, no. I'm not going to let you get away so fast. No.
Oh, maybe I should. Caleb doesn't want me here. And I don't think that Lily does either.
Now, come on.
We're family. We can work these things out. Now, you just take your things up there and you get settled. Ivan and I are going to take a walk, and we come back. We'll have some Snyder cider and sit around like old times.
She's still the boss.
I
Go
am
on,
the boss.
get upstairs.
Go ahead. Okay?
All right.
Oh, right. Good.
Go on.
Well,
so, yes? What is it you want to talk to me about?
Why don't we take our walk?
Okay. Go.
Hey.
I'm glad you came home, baby.
Well, I just thought Holden and I should talk.
He's upstairs. Caleb, please don't start any trouble.
I'm not going to start anything. I just want to settle up on
We'll
something.
do it peacefully, all right?
Okay.
We're going to go for a walk. We won't be long.
All right.
I didn't think that you'd be coming back tonight. I'm glad you did. I want to get something straight. Last thing I want to do is hurt Lily.
Well, you already have, Holden. And if you hadn't run off to Europe so soon, maybe Lily would be over you by now.
Listen, I don't need anybody telling me about my mistakes. I have to live with it every day of my life.
Well, I'm glad you're finally willing to take the blame for something, Holden. Because you can't blame me for marrying a woman that you don't love just because you found out that Lily cared about me.
Whose fault is it I'm married to a woman who can't have children because she had a butchered abortion?
That's good.
I'm sorry, Officer Hale, I had a business call. I'll get you that coffee now.
Everything okay in there, Mr. Wright?
Yes, everything is fine, thank you.
Very cool under pressure, Tanya.
Yes, just tell me exactly what it is you expect of me, and we'll see.
You'll have to call on your relationship with Emily.
I have just a business relationship with Emily, nothing more.
I know she's having an affair with a client of yours now.
How does she fit into your plans?
Never mind. You just make sure that Paul's at her apartment tomorrow night. Do we have a deal?
Stay tuned for Guiding Light, next on most of these CBS stations. Jewelry by Monet. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
This is CBS.